Oh, my head is so shiny. Hi, hello. Hope all is well with everybody. Purpose. Talk about purpose. Wait for some of you guys to come on. Purpose, purpose, purpose. The inspiration behind it and purpose. Hey, everybody. Purpose. Hey, Oscar. Oscar is my Sagittarius friend. Sagittarius are people that you either love or hate them. Sagittarius, there's no gray area. You either love or hate Sagittarius. I like Sagittarius. It's not glow, it's oil. I have oily skin. It's oil. Hey, hi. All right, so purpose. Purpose, purpose, purpose. All right, so I have been inspired. So I was talking to one of my Leo goddess friends, and she inspired me. So I love Sagittarius. You guys literally, I think you guys are funny because you have this old people childlike truth to you guys, and you just speak whatever comes to your head and mind. You don't have a filter. So sometimes you guys are really funny because your truth is so blunt and so honest. A person either hates you and wants to kill you, or they love you and think you're hilarious. I love you guys and think you're funny. So I like Sagittarius people. All right. So anyways, all right, purpose. Let's get back serious. Purpose. Purpose is everything. How do you know your purpose? Again, I was inspired. So I have my roommate for the Uber Soca cruise. So you guys, we're doing both ships. So we're going to be on a big Caribbean party, nonstop, 24 hours for it's like 8-9 days. So we're doing both ships. So anyways, but she's just amazing. And she's like, she's just amazing. So she inspired me to do this message. Purpose. All right, you guys, back to the subject. So we all have these amazing talents, these amazing gifts. We all have a purpose. Our purpose is based off of what our talents, our gifts are, the things that make us happy. When you're happy, when you feel good, the universe is like you are literally favored. The universe blesses and matches your happiness. So whatever it can be, like if it's singing, if it's dancing, if it's creating, if it's art, if it's helping people build, if it's inspiring, if it's teaching, but if it's healing, whatever your purpose, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you glow, whatever makes you feel really, 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 really good, that's what your purpose is. If you're in a position right now in this moment where if you wake up every morning, you're like, God, I gotta go to work. I don't want to go to work. I don't feel like fucking with these people. I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing that. If you're in that position, you're not in your purpose. Your purpose is what brings you energy, what hypes you up, what makes you feel good, what you would do for free if you can afford it. So your purpose is something that you would do for free if you can't afford it. If you can afford it, you would do it for free because you love it. So no matter what that is, if it's putting things together, if it's like literally like just whatever you love, whatever makes you happy, whatever inspires you, that's what your purpose is. Your purpose is, and again, a lot of people have a purpose in helping other people, other individuals. If that's what you love doing, if that's what you are inspired to do, that's what your purpose is. You have to do something in that field, in that division that brings you that happiness and satisfaction. And guess what will happen? If you feel good, if you feel great, if you feel enlightened, if you feel energized when you're doing something, if you feel like you are actually making a difference and you are being productive into something, you are in your purpose. And you are favored, and the universe will match our God, however you resonate. For the religious people, God too, however you resonate. For me, universe, God's, collective consciousness, spirit, it's all the same. But if you feel good, if you feel happy, if you feel excited, the universe matches that, and you will always have, you will always be provided for, you will always expand. But if you are in a situation, if you're a purpose where you literally, you feel tired and you feel worn out, you feel stressed and you feel discouraged, you don't feel like you, it's like no energy, no lack, no interest in what you're doing in this present moment, you're not in your purpose. I mean, it is what you're not. So you have to find what makes you, what brings you gratification, what brings you happiness, what brings you joy, what brings you excitement, what actually fulfills you. When you have that feeling, when you're doing something, and a lot of us, what ends up happening is a lot of us, we end up working in our purpose for free. So we do the things that make us happy, that gratify us, that bring us joy, and we do it for free because we don't know any better. We think, oh, this is what I love doing, so let me do it for free. So that's what we do. But don't you know you can make money from your purpose? You can make money from that same energy. What I do every day, it's like for strangers, like sometimes I go and talk to people. I go and talk to people, and the same thing I get paid for, I do for free, not even realizing it, but I get paid for it too. At the same time, because it's my business, but at the same time, though, it's like, you have to do what you love. If it makes you happy, that's your purpose. That's how you find your purpose. You find your purpose, the common denominator. You find what it is that you've been through the most. What have you been through the most? What's your common denominator? So what have you been through? What has gotten to you? So what has gotten you where you are now? Take that, add your happiness and your joy and what actually fulfills you, what you probably do for free every day. Add it together, that's your purpose. Do it, invest in that, and see what happens. You will prosper, you will always have, but you'll also be happy. Work should never be work. Your career should never be a task. It should be something that you want to do, not that you dread. Like almost like, oh, if you dread going to work, you're not in your purpose. If you dread going to work, you're not in your purpose. If you're tired of your job, you're not in your purpose. If you hate your job, you're not in your purpose. That's not your purpose. That's not your, it's not your position. It's not your path. If you hate your job, if you try to find excuses why you should not go to work or do what you have to do, that's not your job. It's not your purpose. You're just living to die. You're growing old every day just to die. You're not in your purpose. You're unhappy, and you're just you're working just for its unfulfillment. That's not how any of us are supposed to live. You need to reset. That's a misconception. That's not a true perception. That's a false reality. We are all meant to be. If you're not happy with your job right now, if you're not happy, I love this job, I love what I'm doing, I'm excited, I would do this for free if I could, you're not in your purpose. So if you're a person who's like a singer, if you love to sing, or if you love art, make that your creation. Make it into your job and your career, and watch and see what happens. The universe supports what makes you feel good. The universe does not support what does not make you feel good. The things that don't make you feel good, the universe will match that too as well, and you'll continue to struggle. Again, you'll continue to struggle. You'll continue. Think about your grandparents or people who are older. Who had to work in construction or had to work hard labor. Look at them. Look how they look. They probably look older. They probably look more tired. It's just more of a strain. They're living just to die. Never living to be happy. If you're a person where you're just like you're working to survive, you're not in your purpose. If you're in a position right now where you're working to survive, you're not in your purpose. I'm telling you, you're not prospering. You're not in your purpose if you're working just to survive. That's not life. That's not reality. It's a false reality, and you have a very false sense of perception. Take it or leave it. If you hate your job in your life, that's on you. Work on your purpose. Work on what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel good. When you do things that make you, again, I know I've repeated this several times in this video, but it was necessary. And thank you, Rumi. My roommate inspired me. But literally, if you're happy, the universe will match that. If you're sad and depressed and angry and stressed out, the universe will also match that too as well. The universe says yes no matter what. So if you're happy and you're excited and you're just glad and you're silly and goofy and you feel free and enlightened and happy, the universe will match that. But if you're stressed and you're always worried and you're always in your mind and you always have anxiety and you always fucked up all the time, everything always goes wrong, you're so negative, everything is always wrong, the universe will match that. The universe always says yes to whatever you believe, to whatever you feel, to whatever your actions are. The universe always says yes to whatever you put out there, whether you believe it or not. Just look at your life. Right now, if your life is miserable, if you're miserable right now, if you're stressed out and always unhappy and just depressed, it's because you have presented that. That's what you're putting out. You're putting that out there. That's you. It's not anything else. It's not him, her. It's not the money. It's not the job. It's not the world. It's you. If you're fucked up right now, it's because of you. But also, on the other hand, if you're happy, if you're joyful, if everything seems to work out for you, if everything is always like, even if there is an obstacle, it's very short-lived and you're good, it's you. It's you. It's what you present. The universe matches what you print. Whatever you put out there is what the universe matches. And I can't stress that enough. Whatever you put out there is what the universe matches. So you may have the intention to want to be better. But if you're a negative person and you just always, if you're mean, if you're negative, if you're a nasty person, that's what you're going to get. You're always going to have issues and problems and just nothing's ever going to go right for you. Ever. I don't care what, never. But if you are positive and you're happy and you're peaceful and you're joyful and you love what you do and you love life, the universe will match that too as well. Everything always works out for you. Even if there is an obstacle, it's going to work out very quickly because that's your energy. So again, whether you believe it or not, I don't care if you don't believe it. That's on you. But if you do, you know. That's how it works. So that's why I travel so much. I travel because sometimes I need to get away from humans. People get on my nerves sometimes. So that's just how it is. And I just wanted to do this video because some people need to know this. Like seriously, it's not the world, it's you. You control everything around you based off of your perception. You control everything around you based off of what you believe. You control everything around you based off your attitude and your energy, your mindset, your perception. You control it. You are God. You are God. You have that same power that you pray to. It's a connection. It's when you really know what God really is, you know that you are that. And you have that same control based off of what you believe, what your energy is, how you feel. That's who you are. You are that connection that you pray to. You are that already, but you just have to know it. And when you know that and when you feel good, good shit happens. But when you feel bad stuff is going to happen. And to me, it's so sad because so many people, they're like, okay, they become desperate and they're like, okay, all this bad stuff is happening. They want good things to happen. They want the good stuff to happen to them. And so they get on their knees and they pray and they're like, God, please help me with this. Please help me with it. When you're begging for something, you're indicating you don't have it. The universe doesn't care what your intentions are. The universe only cares about what you feel and what you believe. So if you believe you don't have something, if you don't believe that it's there, if you're a person where you're like, I'm lonely, all the men in the world are so horrible, all the women in the world are so horrible. If you believe that and you're praying for a good mate, but you believe that everybody's so horrible, you're gonna that's all you're gonna get. Is like it's gonna be fucked up people. Like, so you won't get. It's not about intentions. It's really about what you really truly believe, what you feel, what your mindset is. And that's what I try to teach my clients. It's really about what's going on in here and in here. Your heart and your mind. Your heart and your mind control everything. It doesn't matter. So I wanted to do this video because I was just inspired to do it. It's just because there's so many people who they think that they're trying to change for the better, but their heart and their mind are so low in vibration. It's so negative. So therefore they keep attracting negative. So when you pray for something, if you're a person who prays for something and then it doesn't happen and negative things continue to happen, it's because your mind and your heart believes that's what your reality is. It's all negativity. You don't believe it even exists. You have to change your whole environment, you have to change everything about yourself. My ritual every single morning, you guys, this is my whole ritual. Before I touch my phone, before I do anything, the first thing, I do two things in the morning. Two things I do every single day. And this is my ritual every single day. I wake up, I realize I'm awoke because when I'm asleep, sometimes you're tired. But this is my ritual every single day. First thing I do is I visualize my ending of my day. So I close my eyes and I see myself at the end of my day, happy in bed, smiling. I'm smiling, I'm happy. I'm thinking to myself it's a great day. So I close my eyes and I'm visualizing myself just being happy. I'm happy as hell. This has been an amazing day. Wow. I'm so grateful for this day. Wow, what an amazing day this has been for me. And I visualize that. I visualize that. This is when I first wake up. I visualize the ending of my day. I don't even know what my day is about yet, but I visualize the ending of my day, meaning I'm just like, I feel so good. Wow, it's just been such an amazing day. Thank you, universe. This has been a great day. And so I visualize that. I see myself literally laying in bed, closing my eyes to go to sleep, and I have a smile on my face. I visualize that. And that's my perfect day. And the second thing I visualize is I visualize me surrounded with money and prosperity and happiness. So I visualize two things, and every day I go to bed like that. I go to bed, I don't care. And the thing is, the universe has no choice but to make that happen, because that's what I already set into the universe, into place. I already claimed and said, this is what my day is going to be like. My day is going to be perfect. So no matter what happens throughout the day, everything always works out for me. Everything, some of the impossible things in life always work out for me, because I visualize and I claim it and I see it and I know it, because that's my perception. That's how I think. That's how I feel. That's how it works. So just wanted to share this with you guys. That's just again, you don't have to believe it. It helps if you do, but you don't have to believe it. But it really works. Your perception is everything. So if you're a person that's always the glass is always half empty and everything's always wrong and oh gosh and woe is me, if you're a fucking victim all the fucking time, everybody's always against you, everybody's hating on you, everybody's mad at you, everybody's against you, everything's against you, that you're right. Yes, that's true. That's true for you. That's the truth. you're right. Everybody's always hating on you. Nobody likes you. That's just how it is. It's the truth. But if you're a person that feels good all the time, everything always works out. It's okay. Like, everything's gonna work out. You're always good. You're always gonna be great. No matter what, you're good. That's the truth too as well. Whatever you believe is your reality. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Hope it helped somebody and planted some type of seed. And thank you for watching me. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.